I think I was introduced to the vision of the project about 5 years ago or so. It's really visionary, I think Keith and the staff and the faculty really had this concept in mind quite early. And, a lot of the rest of us were thinking of more traditional structures back away from the waterfront. And a lot of us thought it was crazy when we first saw it. It's just that, what do you want to dig a hole in the hill? And it didn't seem to work for us, but, its execution has been fantastic.
So we're going to go all the way over because there's some labs. The Webb student made some of the things we did unusual, made us do things to the building that we wouldn't do for a normal college or university. We created a tunnel, and that was kind of an afterthought. It wasn't in the early designs, but the Webb student lives in Stevenson Taylor Hall, and they went to class in Stevenson Taylor Hall, and they ate their lunch and dinner in Stevenson Taylor Hall. So connecting to the mansion or the main building on the campus made that tunnel make a lot of sense, and we did that to keep that connection.
We were long overdue for enhanced academic learning center. We had faculty spread all over campus. Our classrooms were too small to accommodate current class sizes. And so the new building will be a major step forward for our academic program. We also see it as a real plus in recruiting new faculty and students in the future.
The walls on the end will be bricked with the limestone pad.
The new academic building, the Couch Academic Center, is really a special moment in Webb's history. And I think all of us that are participating in the design, the construction, the oversight, the fundraising that went behind it, the alumni who have supported this, I think we all feel very good about what this will do for the future of Webb.
had to do is we cast those schedules there, we cast them and remade, and what we did was
From a teaching perspective, the thing that I look forward most in engaging with the space and the classroom specifically is the ability to interact with my students better. So in the current arrangement that we have, we're very crowded and cramped, and I can't, if I wanted to help a student work on a problem or solve a sample problem. I can't physically get to many of them. So this now, the larger space, the movable furniture, the arrangement of the room allows me to get out and interact with students in whatever way I think is best for the class. The furniture in the class is designed to be totally reconfigurable, so the tables can move, the chairs can move, computers are all wireless, so I can arrange that room for whatever I want to do in the class that day. So if it's a class discussion day, we can set the room up in discussion mode. If the class is about group work, we can put tables together, have little groups together. Or if it's more of a traditional stand-up type lecture, well, I can set the room up like that and have a floor-to-ceiling whiteboard that's about 20 feet long. So pretty exciting stuff.
I think the biggest challenge, we were building into a hill basically, and the challenges that were created by having basically a three-sided building was a little different than our average four-sided building. That was one big challenge. The other challenge really is this brickwork. So the idea here is to make the new brick look like the old brick. And there's a pattern to the brick if you really take a good look at it. And then there's the grouting, the mortar joints, everything. So I think that was a big challenge, and we were lucky that we hired a mason that was able to reproduce the same look. So you really can't tell the new brick from the old brick, and it looks like it's part of the building and it's been here forever. I think that was a big challenge for us.
Introduce yourself. This is Drew.
I know this camera very well, actually.
You've done this already?
Yes, I've done this
Okay,
already.
all right. Well,
The biggest surprise I had, just how big it actually was. You don't think it's so big when you look at it on a drawing, and then when you walk it every single day, you realize just how the scale of it, the massive scale, I think is probably the most surprising thing to me.
When I first heard about plans for a new building, I was really excited. I didn't know really what to expect from the design, but I was happy that they could get the students involved right away, so we would know what's going on and be involved throughout the process.
I'm most enthusiastic about the classrooms being right on the water and all the huge windows in there. I think letting in the natural light and us just seeing the water, seeing the ships, seeing the boats out there, it's really going to be a good reminder of what we're here for.
This is my 4th year here, and in those years I've gotten to see it from when it was just a capital campaign to when it was a bunch of different possibilities for a new building to when it was under construction, and now that it's like a beautiful big building for us to go work in.